What's up, YouTube? Capital G here. Got a nice little action-packed link-filled duel for you guys to check out. We have two link-based decks, and we have World Chalice at the bottom. Obviously, one of the stronger hyperlink decks in the game. Then we have something at the top that's a little less than I would call hyperlink, and Cyberse. I think it almost looks like he opened up a Cyberse link structure deck and was just like, yo, let's go. I mean, he has the Gofu in his hand, but if you look at like the Digatron and obviously like backup secretary, I mean, these are cards that like come in structure decks and starter decks and whatnot. By the way, side note, this chick is like such waifu material. Anyways, let's go ahead and roll it. I mean, on paper, I would probably say, especially going first, that, and he opened with Venus too, I'd probably say that World Chalice has an advantage in this duel, but you guys never know because Yu-Gi-Oh! Is not decided on paper. So he opens with Venus, which obviously is very strong. I believe he's going to get 3 Shine Balls, probably going to like Link Spider or M-Duck or something like that. He chooses to go on the Ib. He's going to go for Arum. He's going to summon that Guard Dragon from the field. And I think he's going to go Ningirsu, which is going to get him a draw, I believe. Yeah, I think it's just going to be as Chain Link 1. So he does get himself a draw, and then he sets a copy of Solemn Warning, which is really good. That's going to take the Gofu right out the equation. He does get Digatron on the field, goes into his own Link Spider. Now he's going to special summon 2 monsters. Akashik's going to bounce. Now he goes into Decode Talker, and he's going to make sure he can link it up twice. And he attacks over the Ib, and he's actually doing a little bit of work here. Now he goes into Honeybot, and I looked at that, and I was like, wow, this structure deck is actually doing a little bit of work. I mean, playing through the Solemn Warning, getting it out there with the Gofu, and then going for a Decode Talker. I mean, it's a very risky play just having a Decode Talker and nothing but a Honeybot linked up with it, but hey, it's looking not bad. He draws 2 copies of Scapegoat, and I thought the Scapegoat might be the determining factor. Scapegoat is such a nice draw. Gets a second Digatron out. Now he has Proxy Dragon. It honestly is like he's just playing starter deck / structure deck. He gets him to 100 life points. That's about as close to ending the game or sealing the deal as you can get. He's going to go for Scapegoat. Usually when somebody resolves a Scapegoat, I'm like, oh no, I'm going to lose my monster to Borreload Dragon. Gets a pot of Desires off the top and then gets Exodius. So his top decks were incredibly good. He goes for Borreload Dragon. He's going to summon Exodius. And I think, yeah, he's taking that, he's going to definitely take the Decode Talker. And Honeybot is not going to die. It's going to protect, but then he is able to go on the Firewall Dragon, and Firewall Dragon is online because it's linked up with the Borreload. So this guy has the power of Yusaku and he has the power of Revolver. I didn't really see a way that he was gonna win the guy at the top, but check this. He goes for Topologic and he uses Cynet. Is it Cynet? What's the name of this freaking card? I want to make sure I pronounce it right. Cynet Backdoor, and what that does is it basically allows you to banish a Cyberse Link monster, and then you end up searching for another Link monster that has, or another Cyberse monster that has less attack than that. So it basically dodges the Firewall bounce, and that monster will come back, by the way, too. When the Topologic Bomber Dragon comes back, it can actually attack directly. So it's a pretty nice card. It's obviously super situational. Top decks were Regeki, but that gave him a token. If he did not have that token, it could have gotten really scary here because I think he just would have outright lost. So something was able to absorb an attack, and he only has 600 life points left, but it's perfectly fine because that Topologic Bomber Dragon's coming back. It can attack directly, and Borreload cannot stop it. What was the face down card he had? It was another Scapegoat, right? Yeah, okay. It was another Scapegoat that he couldn't use. But yeah, that duel did not turn out how I expected, especially when he had Borreload and Firewall. I was like, there's no way he's going to lose this duel. But you know, where there's a will, there's a way. Let me go ahead and show people, because I'm pretty sure most of you guys know what a World Chalice deck looks like, but some people might be interested in the starter / structure Cyberse deck that was at the top. So this is what the deck looks like on paper. I would like to point out I did make a mistake earlier with Cynet Backdoor, and that was, I believe I said that it had to banish a Link monster. It does not. The monster that it banishes only needs to be a Cyberse type, and then you can get a Cyberse from your deck that is lower than the attack of the monster that you banish. That monster does come back during your next standby phase, and it does allow you to attack directly. And I think that like nearly every monster in this entire deck outside of Maxi and Gofu, I'm including the the extra deck. Like just about everything in here is basically Cyberse type, not like Borlo Dragon, or I think Firewall Dragon is also, oh no, Firewall Dragon is a Cyberse type. So maybe Akashic, she's probably a spellcaster. Yeah, Akashic, and I guess off the top, Borlo Dragon and Maxi and Gofu. Everything else in this deck appears to be Cyberse. I just wanted to show you guys with the deck list because I am not going to act like I am a Cyberse expert. I'd have to play this one a couple of times on my stream before I really get the hang of it and before I could really explain it. He does play Mind Control, which I think is pretty cool and I think is necessary if you're playing a deck where you only have blue cards in your extra deck. Same thing goes for Scapegoat. And one nice little card that I like in here, Try White, because he runs so many normal level 2 monsters. Being able to summon 3 of them back seems pretty good.